Why are my hands so tiny? Why do I have to have such tiny hands? Look at this. Anytime I bring my hands into the screen, I'm like, I just have the hands of a child. Look at this pinky finger. Look at this thing. It's ridiculous. You know what these are? I never grew up as a person, as a human being. I never fully matured into an adult, and my hands are the physical manifestation of my inability to grow up. That, I believe, is why I have such tiny hands. Look at this. Look at this crap. Tiny, unworked hands. I know I discussed this before in a previous episode, but it is still remarkable to me anytime I actually see it from a position other than my own POV, like, say, on screen right now. I am just amazed at what tiny little Trump hands I have. Look at this. And my pinky finger especially. This is a baby's pinky finger.
And you have, like, armists.
Armists?
Yeah. You know how there's, like, cankles? This is, like, where your arm meets your wrist. Like,
yes, there's, like,
whatever that would be called.
It's not, like, defined. It doesn't really go in. It just kind of becomes a look at how regular size my wrist and forearm is. Look how regular size this is. And look how tiny my hand is. This is such bullshit. Look at this.
It's a good thing you've never had to pick anything up, Ben.
These are like the ultimate low testosterone hands, I'm convinced. What do you mean it's a good thing I never had to pick anything up? I pick up, whenever I walk Millie, I pick up her poop. That's picking something up.
Sure. I meant like over, 14 ounces.
Fair. No, I never have actually picked up anything before. I don't know how my bed ended up in here. I'm not sure how my computer ended up in here. I'm not sure how this desk ended up in here, or this drawer that I assembled.
Ben, do you know where you are? Have you seen these things before? Are you in a weird place? Should we call somebody? I don't know where this bed is. I don't know about this desk. I don't know how I even got here. I don't know how I got here.
I don't know how I got here. I just know I've been here for 9 years.
He Mary Poppins through the window one day and never left.
Never left. That's what it feels like. God, look at these things. Jesus. Maybe I have this digital camera I'm using. Maybe you know how they say the camera adds 10 pounds? Maybe it subtracts 3 hand sizes. That's what webcams do.
It's like a Grinch cam for your hands.
Yes, it's a selfish cam. It eats up my extremities or something. I don't know, but God damn it. Well, both of us are completely out of it today. I like to think it's just because we're in our mid-30s, and that's just sort of a perpetual state of being now. I'm still getting over a cold 3 weeks later. I don't know how much longer this is going to go on, and we both just woke up from naps.
It was the same nap. We shared the same dream.
Yes. We shared the same... That is a funny idea, sharing a nap with somebody. Like you both psychically... God damn it.
That's what happens when you accidentally sniff the chloroform rag.
What do you mean?
Oh, you share an app with someone. You knock them out and you're like, ooh.
It sounded like you said you share an app with someone, like an app on your phone. You share an app with someone. Because that makes more sense than the idea of sharing a nap with someone. So my mind default.
Well, eating 10 potato skins is the same as going to sleep for 3 days, Welcome to the podcast. This is Unusable. My name is Tyler Martin.
My name is Ben Steinberg. Oh, dear.
And we've reached the diction part of the episode.
The diction part? What does that mean?
Our vernacular and speech of words. Uh,
Speech of words is a very poor
present
way of phrasing
and
anything.
future participles.
I would just like it to be known that you are talking about how poorly we are speaking and phrasing it as speech of words, which in itself is a very poor way to phrase that.
Or maybe it's the best way, and no one's and everyone's just decided that they want the second best way because it's rote.
You know what? I think the phrase speech of words has literally never been said by anybody before until just now.
That's because they used to be head people back in the day for saying such ludicrousity.
Speech of words, though. Speech of words. That could be the title to this episode. Speech of words. Because it is a complete non sequitur. So, right, there are riots happening downtown. They called in the National Guard, and now they're calling up 700 Marines. So, to quote you earlier, make Marines aquatic again. I did think that was very funny, very clever.
Yes, they're coming out of the ocean the prebiotic goo or whatever that made humans, and they're the next evolution of I don't know, hate crimes.
Okay, prebiotic goo, first of all, it sounds like a supplement of some kind. I believe you're thinking of primordial ooze.
Ah, yes. Uh-huh. I
I
mean,
kind of prefer prebiotic
that's
goo, to be
that
honest.
chia seed like glorp is probably has human remnants in it.
Yeah. Uh, all land mammals did develop from chia seed supplements.
That's why they were trying to sell us like new evolutionary, you know, creatures with their chia.
I wish my head was more of a chia pet than it is. At least something would grow out of the top of it. But no, nothing seems to want to grow there. It's just it's just a barren wasteland of nothing.
No better than being like pussy.
How do you spell pussy?
P umlaut SSY.
Well, that would be pussy.
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 Pussy. And I have this stupid cut on my lip. God damn it. Ugh. Okay, so we have the Marines in downtown Los Angeles. We have Apple announcing a new iOS for phones coming
A
out.
yos, if you will.
An EOS. An EOS. The umlaut over the O makes you pronounce it EOS.
Speaking of use, didn't the Dutch government fold or something? There's in like a middle ground because the ruling party's like, you know what? We want another vote. Like, I didn't understand the article at all. I don't understand how Dutch government works, but
Well, that's a problem with parliamentary systems is they can just collapse. They can just be like, okay, well, I guess that's it. I
what?
really don't know any. Let me preface this by saying I know nothing about the parliamentary system in any country at all. But I
Okay,
do find it funny how weirdly frequently coalitions will just become nothing. They'll be like, we're calling for elections. Whereas here, it's like elections every 4 years. The party in power is just there. Yes. So Mr. Vander, whatever his name is, the prime minister, he was basically a mini Trump. His party just kind of collapsed, the coalition, because they couldn't, I don't know, they couldn't agree on where to put the umlauts and the circumflex over the Y or whatever in their
ooh,
ridiculous language.
circumflex.
Yeah.
I usually do the jerkinflex.
The circumflex is actually a tool used to perform circumcisions. Circumflex.
That's bris, baby.
I had a bris.
What's the deal with advertisements and streaming services? Am I right? Like, they don't time those out at all. Like, you'll get to like the most emotional moment, and it's like, and then they're like, "Hey, come put some gain into your cereal." The fresh scent of flowers and the taste of Captain Crunch all in one? Whoa. And you're like, dude, his dad just like killed him.
I think that's deliberate though. Like they want to make the advertisements as disruptive as possible in order to get you
Hate those companies.
to hate those companies, but you can't do without those companies, so you subscribe. You give them more money instead to get rid of ads. It's
uh,
entirely within their right to do
oh,
that, unfortunately.
damn, that's true. But it's also like, I don't know. I'd be more receptive to giving you money if you weren't hateful about it.
You'd be how many times more receptive to giving them money?
Well, I'm not giving them any money right now,
Exactly.
so
So the amount of money you're giving them is zero.
well, my parents are giving them money.
Okay.
So they are getting money. It's not like they're going broke. Ooh,
Right, but they
wah.
know that people are stealing their, these different logins, like you're doing it
Good.
from Oregon. Right, so they want to punish you by giving you as many shitty ads as possible, I think. I don't know, actually. I know nothing about this. But it makes sense. Like, same with Spotify. You're listening to that one album, you're like, okay, the transition from this song to this song is the best part of this album. And that is when they give you the ad for like razor blade condoms or whatever. It's during the sensitive moment when
Dang, when you need to shave your partner's face, but you also have a raging erection, razor blade condoms.
razor blade condoms by Trojan.
The best facial you'll ever give your partner.
Does your partner have unwanted mustache hair? Not anymore with razor blade condoms.
That was that was that's pretty special, Ben. So yeah, I was watching this movie called Strawberry Mansion. I don't know how things just get recommended to me, but it really hit the spot. I wish the acting was a little better. Um, but it was very like minimalistic, art schooly, fever dreamy, which was nice. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed the experience. Could use a little bit better acting.
What is the premise?
Uh, in the year 2035, your dreams are audited for tax, or like you have to pay taxes for items that appear in your dream. And this guy gets a letter from a lady saying that she hasn't paid her taxes in a while, so she needs a dream auditor to come out and check out her dreams. And then from there, you're in dreams, so it's kind of just a wild experience that they
So
can
it can
do
be
anything
whatever.
with. Yeah.
Right.
And I like that.
That's an
It's
interesting idea.
I like getting a movie that is a whole thing, but it's also blank canvas at the same time.
When did this movie come out?
I think it was 2021.
What's it called?
Strawberry Mansion.
Strawberry. And why is it called Strawberry Mansion?
I believe because the lady's house is red and the guy, his initial dream, this is where you start the movie, so I'm not spoiling anything. His initial dream is he's in this room that's strawberry colored.
I'm not sure that really warrants calling the movie Strawberry Mansion, but it's an interesting
Well,
title.
what would you call it? I mean, you want to invoke a dream, right? Strawberry Mansion is like it's this ethereal concept of like, is it food? Is it color? Is it
Okay, what should this movie be? What's an alternative to Strawberry Dreams? How
Strawberry Mansion?
about Strawberry Mansion? How about
Razor condoms.
how about no taxation? I'm ending this joke. I'm ending this joke now. I just give up halfway through it.
I think you gave up before you started, but you still went on with it, and I applaud that.
Well, if I went on with it, then I hadn't given up.
That's not necessarily true.
You're right. You're correct. I'm not even defending it. You're right. For a moment, I wanted to be like, well, no, I tried. No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, so what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Beer. Is beer a flavor of ice cream?
Somewhere, I'm sure. Everything's a flavor of ice cream. They make bleach flavored ice cream.
I'd actually be willing to try bleach flavored ice cream. I mean, it would just taste like bleach. It wouldn't necessarily kill you or anything. Did I? Oh my God. Your username is so brilliant. You put your username as Steve Pilsner Urkel. Did I brew that? That's brilliant, dude. I'm so sorry that it's
Kind of an all-timer. Well, if it wasn't this, it'd just be in my head. I'd chuckle to myself, and then it'd fall into a fart.
Is that what laughs turn into for you? Farts?
Yes, all unused ideas just go straight to my booty and out in a tootie.
That's actually, I think that actually sounds efficient to me.
I'm all about efficiency, Ben. You got to keep it 100.
Let's just end this episode.
This is unusable.
And this is one of the unusable episodes. This is one for the archives.